Hello, everyone. Silver here. I'm back with yet another episode. Yes, I know earlier in episode 14, I said, oh, I'm going to go spend some time with my girlfriend. I am doing that just later today. Uh, it's later in the day. I'm going to get a little bit done as well with this. I'm going to get a stream out of the way. Daily should have reset by now. They did. That's great for me, actually. Means I can do dailies. I'll just do all my dailies and see if that pads me out enough time. uh, Last I left you, I don't think I was at my apartment. Um, I came here for something. What did I come here for earlier? Oh, I was looking at hair. I remembered Zuda had the pompadour. And I was like, do I wanna see at least what the pompadour looks like. And I put it on, but I didn't keep it. I didn't keep the pompadour. Just because like what am I gonna do with the pompadour? My girlfriend likes this hairstyle on me. Uh I didn't want to keep the pompadour. I always get my girlfriend to help me make my character. I always get her to help me make my character just because I can like I'm not good at it. I'm not good at making the character. Uh well, I can't say I'm not good at it. I just accidentally make a character that exists. Like my first ever character, I wanted to be, kind of a more grunge, like, oh, I'm a Highlander, a male Highlander, scars, looks a bit older, chiseled chin, huge muscles. That's what I did originally. I swapped to an aura. Uh, I swapped to an aura because I like the idea of a dragon boy. Yeah. Now listen, I was a Highlander. Now I'm an aura. I liked I like dragons. They're cool. Although I might be a fish, I still am not positive on that fact. Well, hello, Soda. Since you've seen the stream last, probably, There's a bit different. I do have a chat box now. I've got my little PNG guy over there. Uh, there is an alert box, but you can't really see it. It only appears when an alert comes up. Uh, but yeah, I've been trying to improve the look of it. I've even got little lots muscles got horny. Yes, kind of. Kind of. I didn't realize people were like. I didn't know they liked aura like that. I just thought they were cool. Uh, and then my first like aura I stuck with for a long time. I accidentally made Sidurgu. Having not even gotten to be a Dark Knight yet. But I guess it's pretty easy to make Sidurgu when you're making an aura guy. He's not that difficult to make. Accidentally created thing crid. Yeah, that sounds about right. Nowadays, there's far too many people who just go with the default male here. They just choose that default look instead of making something a little more interesting. Is he gonna move? You gonna move, guy? Okay. Guess I'm sitting here. Uh, yeah, I feel you. Like, at certain points, I guess I could look like an NPC if I've got like a normal looking outfit on. There we go. If I've got a normal looking outfit on, I guess I could be mistaken for an NPC. But most of the time, I don't have a normal outfit on, so it's kind of hard to mistake that. Uh, I used to again. I accidentally made Sidurigu, and then I changed to samurai style hair, but I was still a Dark Knight up until the moment I unlocked Gunbreaker. As soon as I unlocked Gunbreaker, I swapped. Literally the second I stopped my main story quest grind just to go be Gunbreaker. I'm not close enough for me to hit him like that. I just like the idea of Gunbreaker. I liked Squall. Yeah, Squall is cool. He's a fun character. I can't actually say I've played Final Fantasy VIII yet. I keep meaning to, but I just other games take my time away. I know. I played Final Fantasy VII, but I hadn't played Final Fantasy VIII. Although with Final Fantasy VII, it was more of like, oh, how low level can I beat 7 at? You can beat it at like level 20 to 30 pretty easily. I found that out. I didn't realize the boss was harder the higher level you got. Like, depending on how much of a completionist you are, it gets harder. Or else I would have actually went for all the extra stuff. Like I would have tried to get yeah. Yeah. I'm just so used to like when I played Final Fantasy VII, I was incredibly used to the combat. Yeah, Triple Triad is probably my least favorite thing in this game so far. I haven't bothered with Mahjong yet, even though I will eventually have to. Yeah, it's just the queues on Mahjong take so long. Oh, that's what you meant. Um, it upsets me. Like, if you've seen some of my other videos, a lot of times, like the VODs, I spend my time in between queues. Uh, I spend my time in between queues playing Triple Triad, just beating random NPCs to get cards. And I don't think I should be spending several hours grinding one character because it doesn't want to drop a card. That's that is annoying to me, especially on the roulettes, the roulette matches, because I can't prepare for those. Like I can build a deck for the other types of matches, but roulettes that have like 5-star or 4-star drop cards. See, now that's a better system. Why couldn't they just do that? For the longest time, I legitimately thought the only way you could get a card, yeah, I legitimately thought in this game, in order to get a card from an NPC, they would have to have used said card and you win at the same time because drop rates were just that low on a 1-star card. I got every other card from an NPC, but there was a 1-star card I didn't have from that NPC. I was so I was upset to find out it was a 1-star card. I looked it up to find out what card it was even was. Yeah. Uh, the only cards I'm not like actually counting are gonna be the extra cards, the ones that are counted in the extra section. Huh. If only like Astrologian had that ability, you could get so many MGP. Like you could get so much MGP easier. Just turn the enemies you fight into cards. Yeah. Uh, Yesterday I had somebody explaining that to me. Someone from my FC explained it all to me because we were just randomly talking about Final Fantasy somehow. Like Final Fantasy VIII, Final Fantasy VII, all that. I forgot they changed this. And they were explaining like how you can get super OP like really early in the game through that card system. I am dead. Bastard. But yeah. Yeah. Honestly, that's the thing with MMORPGs. You can literally not even just not MMO, but just RPGs in general. There we go. You can get super OP even in the beginning area if you wanted to put in the time for it. Just most people don't want to. Then there's masochists. It's just like I'm not. Yeah, I'm not somebody who cares about that because it is a single player game and they do that for a reason. Like, yeah, it can make it a modicum easier, I suppose, but overall, it's about the same experience. And especially if you're gonna go for like super bosses and stuff. Like, that's the thing. Final Fantasy has always been about that kind of thing. Even in like Final Fantasies 1, 2, 3, you could get super OP if you put in the time for it. People even had strategy guides online on how to make a perfect team in all of those games. It's like, yeah, if when you contract with him, you give him enough money to start out, he just deals the most damage. It's it's really like every Final Fantasy has that. And most RPGs where there's a level system have that. Can manipulate it down to 5 gil. That sounds fun. Just throw down 5 gil. And he's like, yeah, I'm going to give you all of the power. Like, that's the thing. People, I've seen people complaining about how you can get really just overpowered in Final Fantasy games. And I'm just sitting here like, that's kind of the point, you know? You don't want to be, you're supposed to be a hero, you know? Supposed to be saving the world kind of thing. It'd be really awkward if you were just not strong. You never get OP at any point during the game, only during story moments. That's more of a cop out. Yeah, but super bosses a lot of times are just the ultimate challenge even for uh people who make OP builds in those types of games. Because I had that in like yeah, it's just like not every super boss like it's hard to make a super boss genuinely challenging but winnable. Uh I had a point when I was playing one of the Dragon Quests. It was like one of the remakes that they put on the DS. It was either a remake or a retelling of an older game. I can't remember. Uh, but what they did with it was I had beaten the game and it wasn't terribly hard to beat the game. The problem was, yeah, Dragon Quest is fun. Aside from Final Fantasy, it's one of my favorite like RPG series. It's in my top 3, I should say. Because after Final Fantasy, actually, before Final Fantasy is Legend of Dragoon. But never getting another Legend of Dragoon game. So that's I've come to terms with that. It was hard to, but I've had to come to terms with it. I love Legend of Dragoon just because I played it as a kid. It was like my favorite game. Uh, I don't even know how many people really know Legend of Dragoon anymore. I've seen some people talk about it occasionally, but it's one of those games that you don't hear about too much. Just because it's got a smaller dedicated fan base in comparison to other RPGs. Yeah, it's one of those that you don't quite realize how the game is until you've played it that like later on in your life and you're like, "Oh, this is this is kind of a fucked up game." Or at least that's how I felt cuz I played it when I was like a child. Like maybe hmm I'm trying to remember like what age I would have even been when I played that. It's been a long time. Because the last time I played it, uh, it's been more recent than when it came out, but it's still been quite a while. Because I had to buy a PlayStation 1 from a flea market in order to play it again. It was because I still had the original copy. I still had the original copy. I just never I never had a PlayStation 1 after I had moved from my house when I was really young. So I had to buy a new one when I was a bit older. And then I had finally beaten the game. Because when I was a kid, I could never beat the game. Hadn't even gotten past disc 1 of 4. But I loved it. It was one of my favorite games, just like Kingsfield. I was a weird kid. I was like really weird. I liked Kingsfield. And I never played Kingsfield 1. I played Kingsfield 2 first. That was actually the first game I ever played. Kingsfield 2. Oh yeah. I think I've seen something about it. Uh, cause I think I know what you're talking about. Uh, I think maybe Iron Pineapple was going over it. He was like doing his Steam dumpster diving, and people were telling him to play it. Uh, I'm weirdly enough, I'm not too into like the Kingsfield like rip-off titles. I would call them, even if it's like the quote unquote spiritual successor. I've never been into them. They're just harder for me to get into because I was invested. I really liked the original Kingsfield games. And so that has nostalgia for me. And that's the reason I play them and can deal with it. In other games that are like Kingsfield, they just feel clunky, or at least much clunkier. Uh, there's a lot of like I'm really into uh the Souls like genre, but I'm not too fond of games that don't try to be unique with it. Cause like I actually liked Blasphemy. No, is it Blasphemy? Blasphemous? Something like that. It's the Metroidvania. Uh, with it almost looks like Pyramid Head. Main character. It's got a weird mask. It bleeds. Uh, I liked that game. That game is fun, but it does something different than others. I might like Salt and Sanctuary, uh, but I haven't played it yet. All right. I appreciate you dropping by. I appreciate you dropping by. I am always glad to see you, and I do hope it gets a bit cooler over there for you. I know it's Australia, so that's kind of hard to hope for, but hey, let's hope. Probably in 2 days. All right. You as well. I always like soda. Every time Zoda comes in here, I feel like I'm actually doing decent. Maybe not in the game, but I'm actually able to, you know, hold much more of a conversation. It's a bit harder to talk to yourself sitting here, even though that's kind of what I'm good at as a writer, kind of having a one person conversation. Oh, I am stream is laggy. There we go. I think it's fixed now. Could just be my phone again. My phone is kind of bad, but I can't tell. I can't tell if it's actually the stream or my phone. the rotation on this is a little weird for me. Uh, it's hard to get used to the rotation. Luckily, a lot of the red mage spells are low MP cost to the point to where I don't feel like I'm gonna run out of MP at any point. I just never feel like I'm gonna run out of MP with this. Well, I guess it would be harder. Would be a little bit harder to ow, to run out of MP when the main spell you use costs 200, and then any subsequent spell costs like 300, if that. This feels like the benefit of playing a class that does both physical and magic damage. I like it. You gonna bother doing that? No? Okay. Sick. I'm glad you skipped over that, honestly. I could not be bothered to get those extra ones. Okay, my black magic meter is almost full. I also have to get my white magic meter full. Not terribly hard. See, it's already almost full. And there we go. I know the res likely costs more. The res likely costs a decent amount of MP, and that would probably be where the MP cost comes from. It's just weird alternating between Ver Arrow and Ver Thunder. It just feels odd alternating between only two sets of spells. Okay, there's a level up there. I don't really want the Karn breaches right now. There's my dual cast. The dual cast on this class is cool though, for real. I like it. I like the dual cast on this. I've never really used. Again, like, I don't typically do mage classes. I'm much more of the physical class kind of guy. I'm just more into the melees. But the mages feel good. They genuinely feel good. I don't know if they used to. I didn't play them back in the day. I've only recently gotten into mages, really. I only recently have my mages actually gotten to a decent level to where I have enough spells. That it, because like most of the mages feel the same to start out with. Kind of like, oh, here's a DOT, here's your long cast bar, go at it. And honestly, it's my least favorite part is the low level casters. Low level casters are so much more. They're so much more annoying than like a high level caster. And honestly, I don't get annoyed with high level casters, like higher level. Even at level 60, they feel funner. Or level 50, actually. I'm not even level 60 yet. They feel funner at levels 50 and stuff. I do, however, need to do my Black Mage quests. I haven't done those yet. Uh, I haven't even done my Red Mage quests either. I like saving up a bunch of them and doing them kind of like all at once. Uh, That's just how I do it a lot more. It's kind of like how I get through the grind of classing or leveling my classes up. I don't actually get that mechanic. What does it even do? Is that the mechanic that spawns the mithril verges? Like all at once? Is that what does that? Because if so, I think that's the wrong. I think that'd be wrong, honestly. Okay, I'm still getting more player commendations. That's interesting to me. You'd think they'd give it to the tank or the healer. Maybe the tank and the healer were in a party and they gave them to me. I don't know. Either way, interesting. Uh, so that puts me at level 53. Might as well do my daily trial. I'll get some gil for that. Uh, I won't get so much XP, mostly just gil. But gil is important to me as well, because with gil, I can buy more of the stuff that I don't want to have to farm. Let's hope I don't have any newbies in Leviathan. Oh, I think there is somebody new, but at least it's a DPS. Yes, Manderville Mambo. I want that, and I don't know how to get it. How do I get the Manderville Mambo? Let me look that up. I'll finish looking that up later. Again, I used to have a fairly bad opinion of just playing as mage types, but I'm really starting to like them. I used to never thought I would like playing as mage. I dreaded having to level mages. Uh, I was just like, ugh, I'm gonna eventually have to level my mage, like all my mage classes. But you know, I don't actually mind this. This is kind of fun. I'm actually not like in the most paramount of danger, like if I were a dragoon or a tank. I don't. It's not that I mind being in the middle of danger, as well. That's not what I mean when I say that. Uh, I'm just like I'm so used to being there. Sometimes it kind of feels good to be in the back. I'm so used to being in the front. I like being in back. This is where all the cool kids seem to hang out. Where all the fun comes from. There we go. Okay. Not terrible experience, honestly. Not terrible. Not the best. Not terrible. Okay. So it's after the Stormblade quest. That's how you get Manderville Mambo. Alright, that makes sense. I'm gonna go ahead and do guild tests first. I'm skipping over. Um, I'm skipping over main scenario quest at the moment, just because I don't want to sit right now. I don't want to sit in like an hour worth of cutscenes, half an hour really, but still don't want to sit through that right now. Maybe after I've done the rest of them, the rest of my dailies. I know my FC is doing like a PvP event. They're gonna be doing a PvP event sometime today. And I don't know what that entails. Like, are we going to go into PvP as a group, or are we going to be fighting amongst each other? That's the question. Serving a greater cause too. Okay, for my daily, I got an extra 15,000. Not the greatest. So what is serving a greater cause too? Which one is serving a greater cause? It's in quests. Oh, that's 10 guild hests. I've got one more guild hest before I get serving a greater cause 4. I could do that now. They're typically fast. I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. Because it seems people are queuing for it right now. Maybe just to do their dailies, get a little bit extra gil. Because it seems to give you a decent amount of gil. Not like terrible. And you can get company seals from it. How dare you hit me with arrow? There's serving a greater cause 4. Here we go. That's always nice, getting an achievement. That's legitimately what I want, is achievements. That's what I'm aiming for. Okay. So, what's next on the agenda? What's next? What's my next? What's my next daily here? Um, Clear selection. Skipping over that. Skip over main story. Go to alliance raids. Labyrinth of Ancients. Here I come. Maybe I'll get some of that cool gear. Maybe. Just maybe. Again, kind of a fan of these. I'm not like opposed to the lower level raids. I understand some people don't like them as much. They're just like, I've played this so many times. But like I feel it's a good escape from some of the higher level raids occasionally. It feels nice. I ran Dunscathed yesterday on accident. Playing with my FC members. They were just I was helping them do their dailies. I had already finished mine. Uh but I wanted to help them do their dailies while hanging out with them. So, oh, it's World of Darkness. It's an this is an interesting one. Again, I'm missing abilities solely because I'm not doing my job quests or class quests. Sacrifice Ninja. Okay. I don't know why people are just like they just don't like these. Uh, I didn't mean to actually press sprint there. Build up bar. Well, shin splints got doomed and didn't clear it. I should preface that. I should preface that they didn't clear their doom. So it is kind of their own fault on it. But still, it's a shame. It's always a shame to get just doomed randomly. I'm agreed that. And I'm agreed that. Doubt I'm gonna get them. But, eh. I now see why her helmet, like why the healer helmet is shaped like that. The Cerberus heads. Is Queen Scylla like lower significant? Am I supposed to know who she is in lore? Open it. Now we get Zonde. Okay. There we are. See, like, I don't know why people complain. This dungeon is so much easier technically than Labyrinth. Because people can still fuck up Labyrinth. Although I'm saying that as a mage, so I don't even have to be close to the action. Have to be nowhere near the action as a mage. Again, it just kind of feels nice to not have to be up in the middle of it. but I do occasionally have to be in the middle because I am technically a swap. I can be both melee and magic. It's a little bit of both. Ow, what in the fug? I didn't get either of them. Sadness. I don't have one of those, so I'll greet it. I don't have any of those, so I'll greet it. Oh, well. Can't actually use that here. Stop knocking me off. And I'm fuck. It's gonna shoot me off again. Why? Oh, thank God y'all killed it. Tired of being shot off the side. You never get used to being like shot off the side of a small map. It's terrible. It reminds me of the PvP monks all over again. I have PTSD from PvP monks. don't know what to do with this. Okay. Alliance raids are going pretty well. I would say at least. Damn it. I didn't get either of those. I thought I would. Okay, I kind of fucked myself there. I don't have red heal yet. Maybe that's an ability I get through job quest. I don't have the Sabatons of Findings, so I will take those. I think I do have that one, so I'm gonna pass on it. Mm. You ever just have one of those itches on your feet where, like, not like directly on your foot, it's more like your ankle, where you just kind of like, it gets so itchy. You're just like, man, I need something sharp to scratch this. I just had one of those. I had one of those moments. Where's she gonna appear over there? She's almost dead. Verse Stone. Oh, there she is. Okay. I already have that. So I'm gonna pass on it. Demon Robe of Casting. I need it. So I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna pass on that. Do I have this hat? I don't. Here you go, Shin Splints. Thanks, you guys, for all the armor. I actually kind of needed that armor. Okay. Okay. So that's level 54. Look at me. So is that better than this? How is it better? I didn't think it was better. Let me go back over to Thanolin so I can throw some of this shit in my glamour dresser. This shit I'm not using, at least. I thought, maybe the raid gear was a little better, but I guess it's augmented. So it's the most powerful form of this armor, technically. Because now the Allegan, oil doesn't matter. Before it could be used to upgrade this kind of armor, but now it's me. Like the Magitech armor. Or Ironworks, sorry. So yeah, no, that it is just better. Tomorrow, the tomestones are going away, so I'll be able to get one more MGP card. One more MGP card. That's it. How many glamour prisms do I have left? 75. I'm good for a while. Koala Joey. Okay, let me go in here, throw this gear into the glamour dresser because I genuinely kind of want to keep the raid gear. Just gonna make them keep training for now. Don't really need the wave rapier. I will put the red hat away. Demon robe of casting, of course. Demon sabatons of finding, yes. What I do hate is that every slot, I wish we had 800 in every slot instead of just 800 in total. If they were going to do something, you know, where it's limited, have it limited in every slot instead of limited in entire capacity. Like, you think 800's a lot, but boy, is that going to be filled really quick by most people. I like that armor. What armor is that? What armor is that? Ivalesian's knight armor? Then Blue Spirit. That's a nice set together. All together, that's nice. Like, it looks pretty sick. Oh, I finally got the cure ability. Okay, so Alliance Raids is done. Clear selection. Next is Frontline. For Frontline, I go over to Lenosha. Wolves Den Pier. Just so when I do get my stuff, I can just, you know. Wolf marks. The word is wolf marks. When I get my wolf marks, I can just, you know, spend them immediately. Because I do need several more wolf marks, like a good chunk of wolf marks. How many more do I need? Like 8,000, 12,000, something like that. I need 8 or 12,000 more. 8,000. I only need 8,000. Not as much as I thought. But still, a decent amount. It won't take terribly long to do that. Not terribly long. A decent amount of time, but not terribly long. What is today's PvP? Borderland Ruins is where I need to go for the, oh, it's Ansal Hakare. Borderland Ruins is where I need to go for Interceptor nodes. I still need a couple of those, and then I never have to go back to Borderland Ruins. And then I'll just need Zero Rock, Fields of Glory, and Ansel Hakare. Dan Shig Nadam. I heard they're going to be adding a new map to Crystalline Conflict, CC, in 6.3. So I'm excited to see it. Should be interesting. I don't necessarily like this rapier. If it stayed like that, its other form, I might like it more, but it's just kind of like very impractical. It's so thin there. Like, it's just held. They're very thin metal rods. I don't like it. Oh, I don't have a mount bound here. Let me just throw on my mount roulette real quick. Although I did get the bed recently. I got the bed recently, thanks to FC event. That's a big revolver. Like, that's a rifle revolver. Big caliber. Like, you could kill elephants with that damn thing. Uh, I would go on the outside instead of middle immediately. Yeah, it's probably the best idea. I don't know how this plays. Damn. Okay, so blue got the middle. Yellow contested just over here. I don't actually have to get the ovus myself. So you can have the ovu. Go ahead, claim it. We're red. Uh, okay, we can get that. There's like only one yellow there. Okay. We've had to fight blue on multiple occasions just because they think they can come to us. Haha, knockout. Got one. Got that assist. I'm dead. I got a knockout. That's what matters. So Twin Adders is coming back here. I'll go knocked. We're going to the nodes. You're telling us to do it at bad times for us. Blue is all, like, together. How did we all die? Immediately. So many people died at once. I mean, I don't know if it was that obvious, guy. That they had a pre-made party. I don't know. Could just be that good as a team. I couldn't get. Is that my FC? They're not. They're not already doing the event, right? Okay. FC events. Okay. So how many wolf marks do I have? I have 2,000. Yeah, that's fine. 2,000 is a fine number. Um, I might actually play a little bit of frontline. Kind of in the mood for it. Kind of in the mood. And I'm like one tick off of level 55. Let me go over to Thunlin. I know it's weird to teleport back and forth like that. Uh, well, not weird, but like inefficient. I could just teleport over to Limsa Lamensa, but the load times in Limsa are terrible. Finish the ball off with PvP. I don't know what they mean by that. Okay, so I can't use it, but I have it. At 7:30 is PvP. And we have a party of astrologians. We have a party of astros. So it's good to start out with corpse, displacement, frazzle. No, it's corpse, frazzle, displacement. Corpse, frazzle, displacement, resolution. Corpse, frazzle, displacement. Where did red come from? Red is coming hard and heavy. Corpse, frazzle, displacement. Corpse, displacement. How did they already get it? That's a good question. Just how did they already have it? It had recently unlocked. The PvP event for my FC begins at 7:30. So we have almost no points really. Blue just stole that. Okay. Kill the white mage. Make sure the white mage pays for their insurrection. Goodbye. That is now ours. See, you take 4 to kill 1. Or you're using 4 to kill 1. Which isn't a good trade. Shouldn't trade 4 for 1. Like, you're just wasting your own time. Y'all are gonna want to back off for red. Because we will come up there. That's right. Shit, red. I got 2 knockouts there. Look at that. Now look who's in charge, bitches. I'm dead. Yeah, we'll let blue and red take that. We get over here for free, really. Oh, never mind. It's not free. Red's gonna get that free if we don't get them. We have to beat them there. They got it free. So we got that. Red has basically already won at this point. We're just delaying the inevitable. They only need that one. That's all they need. Red just needs that. There we go. That was nice. Okay. So, have 3,000. I'm gonna use this MGP card. That should put me at 300. Okay, yes. Okay, that's always good, having 300k there. Uh, level 55. Do I want to do it again? Is the question. Want to watch me do it again? Yeah, fuck it. Let's hit it. Okay. It's on Sol Haker. And I need 300 wins on that, don't I? That's how you get that. I only need 2 more victories for a line in the sand. 3. Okay, 240. I'm not halfway there yet, but I'm getting there. This is helping me get closer to my goal with the achievements. Dirty Field of Victory on Self-Care. I only need two more for one step at a time. I get the Construct 7 core if I get 100, which is nice, but that'll take me a long time. It'll take me quite a while. Okay, getting a decent amount of assists here, but no kills yet. Order of the Twin Adder just got bullied pretty hard by us. So we're red. Got it. Got the assist. I'm trying to get kills with it though. Let's fight off yellow here so we can claim that up top. Oh, I'm lagging. Oh my gosh. There's a lot of lag here. We got that one too. Let's claim this one as well. Blue is winning though. Currently. Goodbye, summoner. We'll allow them to fight over that while we take the other places. That's how we win. By taking advantage of their fights. We take advantage of them fighting, and that's how we win. Like, look at us. We're just sitting pretty right now. They're too busy fighting each other to even pay attention to us. They're fighting for fucking table scraps, dude. It's like a wild dog. It doesn't know its manners. Oh, what? Twin adders, you've not had enough. You tried fighting us far too many times. Now. Okay, so they can fight over the big one. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with them fighting over the big one. I'm just gonna come take this kind of stuff. What am I getting hit by? Where am I getting hit from? I can't see it. Okay. So again, it's fine if yellow gets one. It's not fine if blue does. We can't let blue get them. I feel like a bit of the blues might run back. How dare you? They can fight over mid. Okay. So we got the big one over here. That is a big start. That is big. We got it for free, essentially. Ah, I'm down. Why focus order? Why focus adders? I think blue is what we should worry more about, but you know, you do you, I guess. You think we'd be worrying about blue? That's right. We, we got it. That should be enough, yeah, to go get another weapon. That's all I wanted. It was just enough to go get another weapon. Okay. I'm gonna buy the Makai Chronicle now. Then all I need is the Mottosphere. I have everything I need for all of the the damage mages. Uh, and there's only one more mage I need something for. It's Astrologian. It's a healer mage. Um, I suppose I should. Hmm, you know, should I do MSQ roulette? Should I? Should I do MSQ roulette? Hmm, that's the question. I just hate the cutscenes. I hate that I can't skip them. It's so annoying. Uh, but I'm probably actually gonna stop here. I got decent progress on that level 55 now. Got an extra weapon. Got some achievement. You know, you know how it is. How many achievements did I get this time? Uh, okay, so I got that last time, so I just got the guild test one. Um, but I made progress on two other ones. I made progress actually on a couple other, several other achievements, actually. Frontline. Participating in frontlines. Uh, I'd only need one more victory for the Immortal Flames to get Line in the Sand. I need one more victory in Onsal Haker, right? I dispatched a few enemies. Not many, but a few. Uh, I participated in frontline matches. I only need one more for that achievement. And then I need one more victory in Onsal Haker. So I'm really close to a couple achievements here. very close to a couple. Uh, it's definitely, I'm definitely making some progress. Really, like some genuine progress. Uh, More progress than I think I normally would have made if I were just playing like I normally would. I do think this, like streaming the game, is helping me make more progress. And it's definitely helping me honestly, get out there a little bit more. Talking to my FC because I had stopped talking to him just, because I took a break from the game for a bit. Uh, just dealing with some life stuff. And then by the time I had come back, it's kind of like, oh, hey, you know, the the guild leader knows me. I've been in the guild for or the FC leader knows me. I've been here for almost 5 years. Four, just over 4 years, I guess, in the FC. Again, since Stormblood, I've been in this FC essentially. Uh, he, Elise picked me up around, when I'd fresh started, when I was a sprout, fresh sprout coming out. I was going through Limbs Elements at level 15 because I started in Ul'dah. I think I might have gotten to level 30 by then. Uh, I don't remember. And Elise came around and was like, hey, you don't have an FC, you know? Want to join mine? No, wait. I had gotten an FC, but they were all dead. Like, they didn't really talk. I was in an FC that didn't really do anything. Um, there were only a couple members in that FC. I was approached by Elise, who was like, oh, hey, because I had just left my FC because they literally were not doing anything, were not active. And that was when I was really playing the game a lot. And to have them not active, why be in the FC aside from the buffs you get, which I didn't really care about at the time. I still don't really care terribly much for the buffs, but they're useful. Like right now, getting company seals really easy. Really easy to get company seals right now. Okay, gonna start another training for him. How many company seals do I need left? The Immortal Flames. About 22, 21 something thousand, almost 22,000. Not terribly hard to get by any means. Let me see. Maybe I can get the boots, the Magitech boots, put these boots back up, and then I'll call it. But yeah, I've literally been playing the game since then. My hours on Steam don't exactly show how long I've owned the game and played it. It shows how many like in-game hours I have, yeah, but I've gotten a lot done in those in-game hours. And I'm racking up a lot more hours right like now than I used to. Racking up plenty more hours now. Plenty. Uh, I'm gonna put these boots up in here. Wait, where'd the boots go? Oh, they're on my black mage, huh? No, they're not on black mage. Is it summoner then? Most likely my summoner, yeah. There we go. That ought to, yeah, the demon gloves of casting. Put those away now. Demon skirt of casting, yes, and demon sandals of casting. There we go. Okay. That's probably where I'm going to end it right here. I will say thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Uh, it's whether you're watching live or if you watch the VODs, I really appreciate it. It helps me kind of keep up with this, seeing that people actually do watch it. I'm most of the time I'm very shocked, just because I'm not terribly good at this at the moment. You know, I'm not the best at this in particular. I'm not great at being a internet personality. Uh, I'm just, normal guy. I'm a normal guy sitting here just playing video games. Uh, and I'm really humbled when I see that people watch my stuff. It makes me feel good inside. I'm just like, man, it's nice. It's nice to have that. Uh, but regardless, like, thank you all, really, for watching. I I don't I really don't think I would be playing this much or have gotten this much of my, of what I want to do in the game done. I don't think I would be this far if it wasn't for, people actually watching. So, honestly, thank you all. Uh, I'm glad I can kind of do this. Am I hoping to get money out of this? I mean, it's a possibility. I'm not great right now. Uh, but it is in the realm of possibility. Uh, I would love to make some money off of it, personally. but uh, that's never a guarantee, you know? It's never a guarantee if you're able to make it like that. Uh, I'm just glad people watch me, and it. I hope people enjoy watching it. Uh, there'd be no point in watching it if you don't enjoy. You know. But whatever your reason for watching me is, thank you, and I will see you all in the next stream.